Welcome back to another episode of Cactus Core Plays Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. My name is Bobby.
I'm Kevandre.
And last time, Edgeworth was a cunt.
Was he?
Yeah.
He's just confessing to this crime that he's not sure that he did.
Yeah, just like, I confessed to this crime. And we were like, yeah, but there were like 2 shots fired and shit. And he's like, I don't care, I did it. And it's like, motherfucker, you gotta stop.
Yes.
If you're found guilty, you can't pay us. So anyways, we're trying to present evidence saying, hey, there were 2 shots fired. And it's like, yeah, but there was no evidence found at the scene, which is a dumb thing to put.
Do you not pay your attorney if you're found guilty?
Sometimes.
To be fair, he was not found guilty of the case he hired us for.
And anyway, he didn't really hire us too much. It was just like,
he did.
Hey, we're going to do this. And he's like, fucking fine.
Yeah, he did. That's the thing.
It depends on the type of contract. Most attorneys, that for something that actually ends up going to trial, it's you're paying for their time, just flat out.
Yeah, that's right.
And they bill you for it. But sometimes for like small claims, personal injury lawyers, stuff like that, they will say, hey, if we take your case and you don't win, you don't have to pay us. They only get a percentage of the final agreed upon amount.
Makes sense.
So it depends on the type of contract with your lawyer.
But like a murder trial, it's probably not working like that.
No, it's very much, pay me for all the hours I'm putting into this, and we're going to bill you for every hour I even think about this damn case, including dreams. And the lawyers can get away with that. Yeah. So yeah, but then it was like, oh yeah, the bullet isn't actually there, so no, it clearly wasn't fired at the scene, even though that's not how evidence finding works. And then we're like, yeah, but what if, like, it hit the murderer? And then we got to figure out who the murderer is. My vote was on the parrot, because it's better than the child being shot. So, and then we figured out that parrots live 40 to 80 years.
That shit's crazy.
Yeah. So last time was a good episode, which means this one's going to suck. Sorry, Garrison. But anyways.
He's not fucking caught up anyway.
I know. He's so far behind.
Mm-hmm.
What a rude bastard.
Some people.
I know. Hi, Garrison. So yeah. Maybe the bullet hit the murderer.
The bullet hit the murderer?
Just saying. For instance. I mean, if it hits you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there.
Again, shoutouts to our idea about crossover of Phoenix Wright and Trauma Center.
I would play the fuck out of that game.
I would love to play that game. Because I'm a pro surgeon and he's a pro lawyer.
Right. We're neither of those
Prolapse.
things.
Anyway.
Excuse you. Excuse you.
I can stitch it up for you.
Please do not stitch up any prolapse that I don't have. But in the case of something weird happening, don't do that.
You just come to me just like, dude, my butt fell out. And I'm like, okay, all right. So I'm going to grip this and just...
Yeah, you already got
I'm not going to push it back in.
You already get the episode title like the first 3 minutes of the recording. Please don't stitch up my prolapse. Okay. You know, I can't do the voice. God damn it. It's too funny. Okay. Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head. But what if that's what happened?
Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murderer themselves was shot, and they left with the second bullet still inside, thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime?
Yes. I guess that's how it would work, yes.
But there's a problem with that.
Is there?
The other 2 people rescued from that elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yoga, were both unharmed. So that would mean...
the murderer came from outside. Yes. Was it Von Karma?
Maybe.
Was it Von Karma?
We know that he was there.
Oh, man. The 2 men fly inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet, throws it. The pistol discharges, and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside.
It's like Giovanni.
Yeah. the boy loses consciousness. Then, the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside.
Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known.
You're welcome, Judge.
Don't stitch up my prolapse next time. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot possibly... I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say.
Considering that it's mostly unreasonable, yes, you can. You would need more evidence to be able to do that.
The gun was fired.
A lot of people seem to have this idea that, I'm not guilty because there is this really convoluted, silly scenario that could have happened. And that means, there's a chance I didn't do it. No.
Beyond a shadow of reasonable doubt.
Reasonable doubt.
Right.
This would be probably very unreasonable.
This is unreasonable. What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it! No one involved with the incident was wounded. There was no murderer.
No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone, except for the asshole who took like a 15-week vacation right after. Hey, Nick?
All coming together.
I just thought of something really crazy. Crazy? Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday? I swear to God.
Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow!
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prostituting.
What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock? Because a pimp never lets the prostitute take a vacation.
Right.
Everybody knows that.
Do they not?
No. I remember the words of Ice-T. Anyways. But took it because he was injured. Which would mean... It could only mean one thing. He was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth. It was Von Karma. Oh, man.
Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You seem dazed and confused. For so long, it's not true.
No, Your Honor.
Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect?
Uh-oh. Should I come out and say it now?
Do it.
Save it for a better time?
Nope.
Nah. Do it! Fuck you, Von Karma. Your Honor, there is a suspect. One lone suspect.
Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who was your suspect?
My hands are shaking.
The what? Voldemort?
Vagina! Von Karma!
Speaking of vagina. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Prolapse and Vagina. Same episode. Makes sense. What you got going on?
Just like Moose and Squirrel, Prolapse and Vagina.
Right, you gonna stitch this one up, too?
Yes.
What an asshole.
So I know that we're in the middle of, like, this really important scene. I'm sorry. But I saw a news story about Reno, Nevada had a misprint on one of their street signs that they put out.
Fantastic.
It was supposed to be Virginia Street.
Oh, yes.
But it's Virginia Street.
Okay.
And the pictures of it have just been glorious. And I'm just like, it made me giggle. I don't know. I had to bring it up.
You stopped this episode at the most important bit, possibly of the game so far, to talk about Virginas.
Virginia Street.
In Reno.
In Reno. Where you shot a man just to see him die.
Well, I mean, yeah, that did happen. Yeah. But, you know.
Then you went to Folsom Prison?
Yeah.
Just around the corner.
Yeah. I was there. You were there.
Johnny Cash was there.
Yeah.
Von Karma was there.
Yeah.
The judge was there.
Well, no, the judge wasn't there. He was busy having his prolapse stitched up. So.
Von Karma? Ellipsis. 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 You mean the Von Karma? The prostituter? The one standing right over there? Ha! You don't object? I see no need. Why honors this ridiculous outburst with my objection?
Because you took a vacation for several months, starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason? Having an illegitimate child that's gonna kick my ass in the next game? Oh yeah? That make you giggle?
Yeah, it did. So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident? Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctors that operated on me. Have him testify.
Nick! Let's find out who his doctor is.
It's no use. Oh shit! Oh shit! He never had it taken out, which is why we still have the metal detector. Oh my god. Is that seriously gonna... If that happens, I will shit in fucking
that's
brick.
a good one. Edgeworth.
Oh, baby, a triple. I know Von Karma. Perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness.
Grr. Nobody's that perfect. So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? That's insane. No, he couldn't have. I mean, he could. But also...
It probably would have infected the shit out of him if he did.
But also, during surgery, it's not uncommon for them to leave the bullet in.
Yes.
You can't just pull bullets out by yourself. It depends on where it's at, and yes, you can. Just don't. Wait. What does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere. But where?
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, Mr. Wright? Can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot? I think we can.
Alright, Von Karma. I'll prove it. And I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much. I swear to God,
what?
dude. The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is... And I swear... What the fuck is this game going to? I kind of want to present the parrot. Okay. Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery, leaving an evidence trail. So then, I ask, where is that bullet now? I think it unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself.
You don't mean...
I do. There is a possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma.
Is that even possible for all these years?
Well, there's one way to find out.
You would have think that the judge would have known something like that.
Yeah, you think. We could use this metal detector.
Amazing.
Well, Von Karma, I'm going to run this over you and see what we find.
Ellipsis. I refuse. You refuse. But refusing this means... You acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you? Order, order, order!
Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector.
Judge, I call for suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy.
The statute of limitations runs out on this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now.
Enough. I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing.
Nick, what does this mean? I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. Thank you. Phoenix all about them puns. Oh shit. It reacted. Something's inside his right shoulder. The bullet. Mr. Von Karma.
You. It was you. I was afraid this would happen. And so I remained silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident.
What?
I was shot in the shoulders long before the DL6 incident.
Was it in the war?
I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6. But Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that? Proof? We don't use proof in this profession. I have no obligation to prove anything. It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here. Not I. Mr. Wright? Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6? Of course he can! You don't have any of the DL6 in evidence.
That's because you took it out of the records room yesterday.
We have the bullet.
With the specifically
with ballistic
said...
markings.
Yeah.
With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright.
No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma.
But?
You were close. One day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof.
But what?
Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof. And then the bullet.
That's... a bullet? Where did you get that?
This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely, with all the ballistic markings intact.
Ballistic markings.
I mean, it's very likely that the one side of his shoulder would be eroded away enough to that ballistic markings wouldn't matter. It would be miraculous for that not to be the case. But, yeah. You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago.
Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon.
Not quite, but sure.
All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern.
Also not quite, but sure.
By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate.
No, it is not. We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets, then the markings matched. We would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol, in other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. And solve this case, once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma?
That scream. I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know. Help! I can't breathe. Quiet! I said quiet! You're not making this any easier. Stop breathing my air! I'll stop you. Stop breathing my air! Yeet! Get away! Get away from my father! It's that scream I heard in the elevator. 15 years ago. Von Karma! It was you who screamed! Mr. Von Karma? Edgeworth! Only you would dare defy me. So, it was you.
No shit!
Your father are my curse! Your father shamed me for the penalty on my record. And you left a scar on my shoulders that would never fade. I'll bury you! I'll bury you with my bare hands! Death! Death!
Damn.
Jesus Christ, Von Karma, calm the fuck down. Chief Prosecutor, I am sorry.
Von Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you.
I was careless.
I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time.
Edgeworth! It was a shock like none I have ever known. Me? Penalized? It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The light must have gone out. I went out into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed a button, but nothing happened. Then there was a noise. I was in pain, a horrible, burning pain in my shoulder. Just then, the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Yaj. What? What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it. Very well. It appears that we have come to a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later, Mr. Miles Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. You were innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare. Yes, Your Honor. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty.
Yay! They refilled that confetti pretty damn fast.
Yeah, they removed the water that hangs out like in the sprinkler system
And it's just filled
filled it with confetti.
Oh, okay.
Because that shit gets stagnant and gross smelling. Yeah, I just don't want to do that.
Okay, so if you had a sprinkler system that seriously spat out confetti, that would be awful. Oh my god, if there was a fire.
It'd be fine. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Don't you kind of need to declare Von Karma guilty?
Not yet.
Oh. Okay. Nick! Nick! We did it! Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. That honky motherfucker. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick! Crushed it! I gotta say, I'm impressed.
I'm impressed!
It was pretty close, though. I was sure we'd had it. I know. I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. Fuck. Ah. Switching between voices and all that stuff, you don't breathe as well, and you gotta yawn at some point.
Yes, I agree.
But we don't edit shit out, so you guys get to hear it.
Exactly.
It's nice. But now it's all just a good memory.
We played your mom, too.
Oh. So, it's finally over, Edgeworth.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how to say this.
I know.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Try thank you.
I see.
And then write us a check.
Thank you, right?
You're welcome. I think you could have done better than that. See? It gets you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm not good at this sort of thing.
You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth. She's got you there.
Whoop! Amazing, pal. You pulled through just like I thought you would. You pulled out just like I hoped you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month. But who cares, partner? Pilgrim, whoever you are.
See, Mr. Edgeworth, you should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you.
I see. I feel foolish.
Don't worry. Take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it. It's been 15 years since I have seen Edgeworth this unguarded.
Hey, y'all.
Oh, shit! Lotta!
Y'all were great in there.
Thank you.
Yo, Edgeworth, congrats. Time for a Blumpkin. Thank y'all very much. I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Just look at you. You wouldn't have stuck your hand in the cookie jar even if no one was there.
Nail it. Perfect delivery.
Perfect. First try. You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you? Hell yeah, I was. Let bygones be bygones, eh?
Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta?
Who, me? Oh, I went back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick.
Really? That's
it's been like
too bad.
2 days.
Yeah.
Huh? Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park?
Huh?
It's over, Nick. My life is over.
Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now?
Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world. Fucking drama with their Princess Bride and their hot dog.
You don't look sick.
It's Keonce. She's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick. She's leaving me behind.
Should have seen that coming.
Yo, Edgy, there you are. You want to go to Paris? Yes, here I am. Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift from me in celebration. Celebration? That's unusual for you. Harry Butts, you come along tonight too. My treat, pal. Huh? Thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? Right?
I think you'll be fine, Larry.
Right.
Yeah? What's up?
That envelope that Larry gave me, it's got money in it.
Well, yeah. That's not that strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes.
It's $38, right? I told you Larry did it!
Huh. What a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little. It's not a lot either. $38 exactly.
I told you Larry did it!
Nick! Wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school? 38? No. No! Larry! It was you!
What are you so surprised about, right?
Huh?
Larry was absent that day from school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect.
What?
Think back to that day 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history. I never was good at history.
Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you?
I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like you did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember?
Yeah, too well.
Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butts.
I know.
Really, right? I'm surprised you didn't figure it out. Well, this sure is an unexpected turn of events, eh?
Edgeworth. You should have told me. Now, Nick. It was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth?
I'd say so, yes. There you have it. Gumshoe. Arrest Larry immediately.
Where's that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did.
You're pretty good at it. Well, you've always been something of an insufferable emotionalist. Yeah, and you get worked up too easily, too.
Death! The death sentence for both of you!
Alright, I judge you guys to death sentence.
Man, if only I had known, I'd have become a prosecutor. Prostituter.
The same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought that I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prostituter in part to punish myself.
That's the reason why most of them do it. Yeah, let that one sink in. That horrible thing I just said.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, right? Because I'm a horrible person.
If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all.
Edgeworth.
Want to switch, Wright? Hey, y'all. Scott here. Line up, I'll take a photo.
Hey, photo time! Let's go! We should get Scott the Laws to do a voice on one of our things.
The perfect plan.
Yeah, if we ever do like a full game, like ahead of time, we can say like, hey, read these lines.
Yeah.
And get him to do a voice, and everything he says, regardless, we'll just be like, hey y'all, Scott here, then he says the line.
I can just do that anyway. I just put that in for every line that he's supposed to read.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just get him to do that with his millions of subscribers.
Look.
I remember when he only had 1,000 and I subbed to him, so...
And it's still 10 times more than we got back.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, anyways.
And after that, dinner on me.
Okay. Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom. Even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. That's great. Won't let me save there. So, yeah. Alright, so this seems like a good stopping point.
You think so? I think that it's probably going to end soon.
Do we want to go a little bit further?
I mean, that's up to you. We don't have to.
Maybe there's a teaser a little bit further on down the line of this silly thing. Alright. Anyway, so, whoa. I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Huh? It's still only 5. Maybe I should go back to sleep. What's this? A letter. Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you... It made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium, in training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth, too. I wanted to help you, but I couldn't. I was useless. So I decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick. Goodbye? What time is it? Gah! The first trains for the mountains have already left. To the station! That's a train. I guess I'm too late. Hey! Nick? Maya! So, you're leaving? Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay?
Objection!
Wait! What? I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help. Huh? On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice. You heard my sister? Yes, only her voice, but still. It was at the very end, when I thought we'd lost everything. Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick. You got held in contempt of court.
Yeah, you specifically saved the day.
Yeah. But you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya. Huh? I didn't do anything.
You got the bullet.
All I did was wander around in a daze. Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped. Evidence? Show Maya some evidence to cheer her up. It's that if it's the fucking parrot.
I don't think it's the parrot.
I think it's the parrot.
She got the bullet.
Yeah. A bullet? Von Karma was convinced he had taken all of the evidence pertaining to DL6. But you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma. And you are the one who gave it to me. Nick. Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you. I'll be back soon. Huh? I'm going to complete my training and come back. Okay. I'll be waiting. Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless. I don't know about all that. The fuck kind of train noise is that? Japan's got weird train noises. Anyways, so this is it. Except this is set in America. We don't have trains in America.
Do we not?
Nope.
Oh.
See you soon, Maya. Everybody knows that.
We only live one town over from the biggest train depot this side of the Mississippi.
Yeah. The wrong side of the Mississippi.
I didn't say that it was the right side.
Yeah.
Anyway, she said, thanks, Nick.
Thanks, Nick. I suppose New York has, like, subways, but that's not real. And so, my story ends. Time to turn a new page. I don't know who's saying that. And say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now a new story begins. With the same old crazy cast of characters.
Ha! Don't think you've graduated yet, amateur. Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim?
Yes, Your Honor. Uh-oh, I had a bad feeling about this.
Objection!
Wait, was that the end?
So I thought
we had one more.
What I thought I saw was that... Oh, hold on. Hey, pal, Mr. Edgeworth came down to the precinct to wish me a Happy New Year. Talk about a pleasant surprise. Whoop! Detective Gumshoe! Then he hung his head low and went right back outside. I'm getting too judgy with his voice. Kind of like he was embarrassed or something, Pilgrim. Strange, huh? What I thought I saw was that this was the original release's last one, but in the re-releases they added an extra mission.
Oh.
Huh, Nick? No, I haven't seen him lately. Who, me? I've been working at a cheese shop. That Missy's a nice lady, but she's not exactly what you'd call a cheap date. Huh? Oh, she's in Hawaii right now, yeah. I'm not sure what the last one is.
Oh, weird.
Who? Right, yeah, I remember him. I hear he's been busy lately. You know, not to ring my own bell, but I sort of taught him everything he knows. I'm sure he's grateful.
Man, this game took forever.
I don't think we need to do the last one if you don't want to.
Phoenix Wright. The defense attorney for whom I wrote that affidavit for. Yes. Oh, you should know, I've taken over management of the Gatewater Hotel recently. Should you be in the area, please stop by.
And we're gonna have to remember all of these voices.
Yeah, this is, this is gonna suck.
Oh, it's you. Phoenix Wright? Oh yes, Mia's understudy, was he not? I wonder how he's doing. Haven't seen him of late. Oh, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. What?
The fuck does that mean, Grossberg?
I don't know.
You've been hitting the sake a bit too hard.
Phoenix Wright? Is he an actor? Well, I'm not buying it. You can't be a star with a name like Phoenix. Did you finally...
Oh, shit!
The thing is, DVD with the three... Yeah, okay. Whatever I said.
Something about DVDs.
Yeah. I'm pleased to announce the Pink Princess is a hit. I sure owe that Mr. Wright a great deal. Oh, and I'm keeping my face out of the public eye till the show's over. I wouldn't want to ruin any kid's dreams, you know.
Not with that voice. Oh, I do still like the pipe on his jacket.
Yes, it is a fine pipe. Oh, I got a letter from Maya the other day. It sounds like she caught a cold standing under a waterfall. I wanted to visit but didn't have time, so I sent her some Pink Princess trading cards. She said she couldn't buy them where she is. What kind of place is she living at anyway?
Good memory. I forgot her voice entirely.
Yeah. Trying to think of them all before they come up.
Snot-nosed producer guy. Oh no, the kid.
Right. Who's that? You want to talk? Let's talk Pink Princess. All right. But, I snuck into the studio the other day, and I saw her. The one inside the Pink Princess suit. Ugh, what a dog. It was kind of a shock for a boy my tender age. Okay.
Yeah, sure. I can't remember who was in the Pink Princess suit.
Yeah, I remember, right? The lawyer guy. Huh, me? I'm in training to become a paranormal photographer. You know that picture I took of everyone? Well, just behind them, there's a ghost. For real. Now that's talent. I'm gonna be famous. I wanna be famous.
Von Karma behind bars.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
She's not wrong.
Yeah, okay, that works out. Oh, Gumshoe's the one with the confetti. That motherfucker. He just, stands up in the rafters, just fucking confetti every time.
Oh, shit.
Oh, what's this?
Yeah, so there's the fifth one.
Brand new episode has been added. Huh.
I
And
wonder
this
if
one,
it's necessary.
and this one is apparently super long.
Yeah, it's definitely the longest one from what I saw before.
So we're probably gonna end up doing it.
That's a question. I mean, it doesn't have to if you don't want.
We'll talk about it. So next time it might be this,
Or it might be a whole different game.
right? Because this game is taking kind of its toll on me.
We don't have to do this one. I don't think it necessarily needs to be considered canon because it's not in the original release.
But if we don't do it, do we really play the game?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Okay. I mean, that's up to you, man. We don't have to.
I don't think we have a choice. I think for Garrison's sake, we gotta play it. We should ask Garrison.
He's not going to get caught up anyway, so fuck it.
But we should still ask him. Have some fan involvement.
I'm going to say that we're just going to do this fifth episode anyway. So.
But we could ask. We gotta ask now.
I know that he's just going to tell us to do it, so.
Oh yeah?
Yes, I've known him for like 16 years. I know what he's going to say.
Well, I've talked to him a bit on Facebook for the past 3 months.
Uh-huh.
So, I don't know. We should call him out on Twitter and be like, hey.
All right, so next time we'll do more Phoenix Wright. So
Yeah, probably. But for now, it's been a great canon part of the original release game.
yes,
I've really enjoyed it. It took a lot longer than I thought it would.
yeah,
And next time you get the bonus content.
yes, it's gonna be fun.
And we'll save
And
our...
I think that these last two episodes have been pretty good too.
I think so too.
Yeah, I had a good time reading them.
Stitching up my prolapse.
Yeah, exactly.
So-
As one does.
Yeah. But let's go ahead and do our shoutouts, and then we'll mosey on with the next recording.
Okay. So, I recently got caught up on The Good Place, which I've done a shout out to before. I'm a big fan of the show. I think it's really, really good for a half-hour sitcom.
Yeah, it is.
But I've noticed, because I didn't get caught up on the fourth season until just the other day when I just re-binged it all. Not re-binged, but I binged all of up to season 4,
Yeah.
where we're at right now. And I noticed just how fucking awesome the actor who plays Chidi is. So I'm doing a shout out to William Jackson Harper, who's I don't really know him from anything else, but he's just really good in that show.
Yeah.
Just the noises he makes when he's surprised about something or whatever, I really have been appreciating it.
Yeah, getting that sort of like paranoia down without coming off is weird. That's a kind of tricky line that a lot of actors have trouble with. But I think they worked really well with the writing of the show, and he's molded into it very well.
Yeah.
That it fits extremely, extremely nicely for his character.
I agree.
And he fills that spot just perfectly.
He does a great job, and I'd like to see him in a lot more stuff.
Plus, he got to shack up with Kristen Bell.
Which is just the biggest pro you can get in being an actor.
If you're into white women.
And I am.
I'm not.
But it's Kristen Bell, so I would be into it even if I wasn't.
Yeah. Kirsten Dunst for me.
I like Kristen Bell. That's such a strange choice for him.
But she is now, like, engaged to be married and all that stuff and has a babo.
Kirsten Dunst is?
Yeah.
Okay.
With an actor,
pretty old these
with
days.
an actor that I really like. They starred together in the second season of Fargo. But I first saw that actor in an episode of Black Mirror.
Man, Fargo has a way of bringing people together, doesn't it?
Right?
Jesus.
So, yeah. I first saw her husband person in Black Mirror, and he played a motherfucking creeper, and it was excellent. So yeah, I shipped them together very, very well, and then they had a kid, and I was like, oh shit, that was great.
Oh, it's Jesse Plemons from Breaking Bad.
Well,
It's Todd from Breaking Bad.
oh yeah, I guess it is.
Wow.
I forgot about him in his Breaking Bad role. Yes, that is correct.
I didn't see that coming. Wow, okay.
Yeah, he was her husband in the second season of Fargo, and then they got together in real life.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, good shit.
Anyway, what's your shout out?
So it's probably not as good as Cheaty, who is awesome. But my shout out is towards a anime that I've recently started watching. And it's on Prime. Amazon Prime. But it was kind of hard to find. You gotta search for it.
Well, that means I can watch it now.
It's subbed.
Oh. I'm just giving him shit because he's accidentally signed me up for Amazon Prime streaming.
Look, okay, it was the TV that he got, and he signed up on his like the whole account thing, so that way you can link your Netflix and all that shit. And I was like, okay, but it didn't have Amazon Prime on it, or at least for the video stuff. And I'm like, well, I have that account. I have a Prime account. I watch videos and all that stuff. I would just put my information on here, and then it can all be linked together, and it'll be fine. Turns out the TV doesn't let you do that. It's automatically linked to Amazon. And it's just like, oh, you didn't already have Prime Video, so when you're trying to sign up for it, we just automatically build you for that shit because of the way we're auto-logged in. I didn't know that, and the prompts weren't exactly very clear. I was trying to input my information, and it just billed it to him. And I felt so bad that I didn't touch the TV for 2 weeks. And I profusely apologized and bought him a lot of food. And he's still not forgiven me.
I don't care. I'm just giving him shit for it.
Yeah. But anyways, the anime is called Kabane of the Iron Fortress. And I'm trying to think of it. So far from what I've seen, it's like Attack on Titan meets a movie called Train to Busan, which is about zombies on a train and trying to escape and shit. It has the Attack on Titan feel because it's kind of like a steampunky kind of thing, and it has some very neat artwork, especially with like the movement types and all that stuff. It's a very pretty anime, and I'm really digging it. Right. But it doesn't do that 3D bullshit thing that some of the anime do. Hate that crap. But yeah, and there's monsters in it that function kind of like zombies, but they're more like armored and much harder to kill. So you get some of that Attack on Titan vibe. Like you have to be specially trained, you have to have special weaponry. Things like that. And how they infect each other is by biting, but you can like try and stop the virus. I'm not spoiling anything, by the way. You figure all this out by the second episode. It goes very fast. But you can kind of like stop the virus and all that stuff. It's really... It scratches that Attack on Titan vibe without getting too bullshit like Attack on Titan did.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I know a lot of people love Attack on Titan, but it got kind of dumb really fast.
Yeah.
So far, this one hasn't done that.
Nice.
But I really like the artwork. I like the pacing. I like the whole setting. I think it's great.
Okay. Cool. All right, guys. We'll see you next time for the episode 5.
Yeah. Thanks so much, guys. Remember, applaud Cheaty and watch a zombie anime.
Yeah. Okay, bye.